Young and the Restless spoilers reveal Kyle Abbott's plot is facing difficult choices. In the latest development of the drama, Kyle is not only angry with his parents but also caught up in Victor Newman's plot to take over Abbott, a company that the Abbott family built. Betrayal and loyalty. Kyle is once again shown as bitter and ambitious, resentful of not being given a higher position at Abbott, where he feels he deserves it. His anger is fueled when the co-CEO position is given not to a family member, but to a longtime employee. This leads to Kyle's decision to accept a job offer from Victor Newman, a longtime rival of the Abbott family. Kyle Abbott is in the middle of a power struggle and betrayal. His anger at his parents, especially Jack Abbott for not being given the co-CEO position at Abbott, has pushed Kyle down a path from which he cannot return. Kyle's relationship with his parents is more than a simple dispute over power or position. It is a struggle for the recognition and love that Kyle has always felt lacking. Victor offers Kyle a new project, which Kyle is asked to run with Audra. Although he is unhappy, Kyle has no choice but to accept, since his hands are tied. Meanwhile, Kyle's ex, Summer Newman, has come to Victor for help with a custody issue. Victor directs Kyle to handle it himself, offering no real support, other than the advice to handle it himself. This leads to a compromise between Kyle and Summer, but Summer is still confused as to why Kyle was forced into this difficult position. A big secret is revealed when Victor asks Kyle to fire Claire, a co-worker at Glissade. However, Kyle, who seems unwilling to risk Claire confronting Victor, may have decided to hide his true intentions. Instead of sabotaging Abbott, Kyle may be looking to protect it. This raises the question of whether Kyle has truly changed from an avenger to a protector. Kyle, a character who has always gone to extremes to achieve his goals, whether it be revenge or doing the right thing, may have changed his strategy. He may have initially joined Glissade for revenge, but now it seems that things have turned into something else. Together with Claire, could Kyle be working together to protect not only Abbott but also Jack Abbott? If this is true, how will the relationship between Claire and Victor be affected? As Diane attempts to mend her relationship with Kyle and Jack offers to reconcile, Kyle remains upset with his parents, seemingly overreacting to the situation. This suggests that Kyle's anger may have deeper roots than a job position. When Victor Newman, Jack Abbott's arch-nemesis, offers a partnership, Kyle is drawn into a calculated scheme. Victor, always looking to expand his influence and power, sees Kyle's discontent with Abbott as a perfect opportunity to sow chaos in his rival's midst. Kyle, angry and feeling betrayed, agrees to partner with Victor, even though he knows it could have dire consequences for his entire family. Meanwhile, Diane and Jack are trying to mend their relationship with Kyle, but their efforts are met with strong resistance from Kyle, who is still angry and hurt. Although Jack tries to offer an olive branch, Kyle refuses to accept it, showing that the conflict between them is much deeper than what can be resolved quickly. Diane, in her efforts, is persistent in trying to re-establish a bond with her son, despite the difficulties. One of Kyle's biggest secrets may be the fact that he doesn't really want to sabotage Abbott. Perhaps, he is trying to protect the company from Victor's machinations by keeping himself in a position to control the moves from within. Kyle and Claire's partnership may be part of this plan. If this is the case, it would not only change how people view Kyle, but it could also lead to a major shift in the relationships between the main characters in the story, especially between Claire and Victor, as well as affect the entire power structure in Genoa City. In the tumultuous landscape of the young and the restless, each character is facing choices that will shape their future. Kyle Abbott, at a pivotal moment in his life, may be transitioning from a vengeful figure to an unlikely savior. His decisions will affect not only himself, but the entire Abbott family and those involved. Subscribe to Yonder for the latest news on our channel.